Hello everybody and welcome back to Recanto da Alvorada with me, Brian Brew Royalty. Well, as you can see, we got lots of money. And the reason we got lots of money is because I've been doing lots and lots of, where is that? Lots and lots of missions. 157 missions now. I think I've done 15 or 16 missions since the last recording. I've just been flying. There's been a whole pile of contracts popping up, and I've been using this to get it done. We have a contract open at the moment. Wheat, it has to go to grain storage 1. It's at grain storage 1, but the storage facility is closed. So what I said I'd do is I'm going to start our harvest here. Harvest this canola. Get this field done. Oh, get this field done here. And worker E is blocked. I have a tractor coming up there. I did a cultivating contract, and where is he? Oh, looks like he's stopped. Better go sort that out. Where's he going? Dismiss. Where is he trying to go? There was a cultivating contract up on field 2, so I just assumed he was just gonna come down along the road, but no, he seemed to want to go cross country. Pretty disappointed in this Massey Ferguson tractor, not gonna lie. It's got 190 horsepower, but you wouldn't know it. It seems to have 5 different automatic speeds, A, B, C, and D, and it sure likes to fool around getting to them. So I was using it for cultivating there, and it's iffy enough. Even though this cultivator only takes 160 horsepower or something like that, this doesn't really. Even though it's 190, it just doesn't have the horses to pull it. So I'm gonna keep my eye out to change up this tractor because I kind of want that workhorse. And this isn't going to be the workhorse. It's more of a light tractor, but yeah, I just wanted this back at the farm, that's all. And it's back there now, so without further ado, let's just get rolling here. The New Holland is down at grain storage 1, so we're harvesting our fields. Well, I did canola in all 3 fields, so it has to be harvested now. I can't wait. And hopefully we're going to make a lot of money off this again, of course. But absolutely loving this harvester. You kind of tilt it around if the lights change, see? Different angles, so when you're filling the trailer you get a different look. Just cool. See, as the lights, as you turn, the lights start flicking on and off. That was good to know. And I have 7.5 hours on this already, and this was bought brand new. So that's what I've been doing. Harvesting, and 2 2 cultivating contracts. That's all we had. So we've harvested oats, wheat, and canola. Don't think there was any barley, but all the excess has gone into our storage. So whenever the price for all that goes up, we can certainly take advantage. And we have 75,000 almost in the bank. I mean, that's unbelievable. Excuse me. There's nothing for sale here that I want. A nice tractor now with 250 horsepower or so would really complement this farm, because that Massey Ferguson just won't cut it. Just not going to work out. I'm pretty disappointed in it. It seems to want to go through too many sets of gears. Just not my thing. and I don't want to use the New Holland for everything. Of course, I'm just gonna dump this straight down into this here while I'm here because excuse me, my trailer is way down at field storage 1, so I'm just gonna put it straight into the grain facility here. And actually, if I stand here, you'll be able to see what we have in here. Barley, wheat, canola and oats. So we got straw in there, we got water in there. The water obviously is for the greenhouses. Really like this harvester now. As you can see, this is the smallest of all the fields, and this will have this done in no time at all. Just to see if any more contracts popped up. I'm really impressed with how many contracts have popped up. Before they were coming in 2s and 3s, but they were coming in 4s and 5s there, and I didn't have to rent any machinery. I just kept tapping them one after the other and getting them done. So it was all money in the bank. And we've no sowing season for 2 months. I think September maybe is the time to sow, so we're going to sow something different again. We're not going to go with canola again. We went with barley the first time, so we might go with wheat or oats or something like that. But the good thing about this canola, of course, is there's no straw to pick up afterwards. But yeah, really liking this harvester, and as I said, almost 7.5 hours work on it already. We are getting through the work. Haven't had to hire a worker on it too much. Just if the trailer was moving from place to place and was getting stuck, just hire a worker, you know, for a couple of seconds just to keep it going. But that's probably why our money is up so high, because we haven't been using it. And of course, oh, there's a rain symbol. Don't want any rain. Thank you very much. Let's check that now and see. I did not know there was rain coming. So it says July the 3rd there's going to be rain. We have no option now but to put the boot down and get all this in, because it's going to be the end of our harvesting. I've been so busy harvesting everyone else's fields that I've neglected to harvest my own, I guess. I could have done with a few more hours. Yeah, it's going to be, it's not coming until 6 o'clock or so, so we'll get all this done. 567 from wage payment. That's moving them tractors all around and having to hire a worker with this guy. Didn't think it was going to be that high, but yeah, we were harvesting on field 2, and we had to take it all the way down to grain storage 1, so nothing you can do. And of course the hours tick by so fast on 3 times the speed. You're getting razzle-dazzled for wages. That's it. So it goes. We just got the 3 fields here. Of course, 3 fields left after this one. Of course, they're bigger than this one, so hopefully we can manage to get them all done and get out of sight. That was a good idea to empty the canola the first time around, because now we're definitely going to have enough to finish the field. Yeah, hopefully. Before we can start cultivating and get rid of that Massey Ferguson tractor, get something else. I don't mind paying out the money for it, because I want something that I'd be able to use, and that Massey Ferguson just is not good enough. I don't know why there's four different gearboxes on the A, B, C, and D. It just seems to be very, very slow getting up and down the fields. 1 minute's running at 11 miles an hour, next minute's running at 3, so I just don't understand it. I'm not going to suffer it through the Let's Play. It was my fault I bought it, it was on sale, but I will rectify it. Not sure what we're going to buy, hopefully something pops up for sale again. Could do without spending the crown jewels on it. Hope everyone's had a lovely Christmas and a Happy New Year to everyone, of course. Hopefully all that bad weather that hit America, Canada, and even England too didn't affect any of your plans. No, the rest of this out. It's actually way quicker. Excuse me. It's actually way quicker to do these harvests yourself rather than hiring a worker. That's why I like to do them all myself anyway. But you hire a worker and you come back and there's nothing done. You get so much quicker doing it yourself. It takes them an age to turn it around. And there we go. First field done. How about that? There we go. Got that straight in here. See, our canola is going up 12,000 litres. Excuse me. We had some canola from some of the contracts that we did, but there wasn't a whole pile. I guess we'll just take into field 55 next. Why not? Drop anchor here. Shouldn't be too long doing it. See the two lights in the distance. I think that's a sawmill. What's growing out there? Could be soybeans or something. I would like to buy field 58 if possible. If they planted with something, it would be nice. But also, if you see in the top right corner here, you see 1 to 7. There's fields there, and just to the left of those, all those fields are just withered sugar cane. There's nothing in them. So what I was thinking is, rather than use up some of my good contract fields, maybe I should start buying them. You know, they're not that far from the farm. I could have a little farm set up over there too, and it's just withered sugar cane over there. There's nothing happening on it, so maybe I should just resurrect those fields. Might be just an idea, but I would like to buy field 58 because it's just right beside the farm, and hopefully they're going to sow it with something, because that will save me another few dollars. Wow, 20% full already. I'm not going to complain. What's the story over here? Oh, we don't have anything planted here. Oh, good. I thought that was another canola field. we've already harvested that. Ah, great. Then we won't be too under pressure so with the rain. Just the 3 fields to do. 1 done already. Of course, not so great that we're not going to get any money off it, but I thought field 56 was sowed as well. We have it done, so that sets me down to the ground. That's already 122. We want to beat this rain whenever it says it's coming. Let me see. It says 5 o'clock. It says, yeah, we're going to get to 5 o'clock, maybe 6 o'clock out of it, so that's okay. You see that inside of the hopper with the storage tank is all the paint is gone off it. The silver is showing. Yep, definitely impressed with this harvester. And once you get used to moving around, just to show yourself where the lights are and things like that. Pretty good. Yeah. Nothing too exciting passing up there. Just gotta keep an eye on it, of course. You never know what'll pop up. Reverse this guy around. Take a bigger chunk of this. Oops. Missed a little bit. Probably gonna have to wait till 6 o'clock for that grain storage 1 to open up. We can finish that contract that we have here. Be another 5 grand in the bank, take us up to it takes up to 79,000. Of course there's going to be a little left over as well, but I'm trying not to sell it. I'm trying to stop it before it all gets sold, so that we can make a few extra dollars on it whenever the season comes through. Maybe I should have rented the big header for this. Yeah, no, we're doing fine. Looking forward to Oxygen David's new map, Court Farms. Definitely looking really good. If I remember correctly, with the last Oxygen David map, that didn't need a whole pile of updates, so hopefully, I think I'd like to do my next Let's Play on that map. He always goes above and beyond when he's map making. It's not going to be out for a couple of months, so there'll be plenty of prep time. I'd like to have the trailer here so that I can just be dumping the canola into the trailer, but that's easy enough to run up and down to the farm silo there. We're lucky enough. No point in me dumping it into the other trailer, so there's just not enough capacity in them. Really quick to turn around. Don't know why the workers find it so hard. Reversing and jumping and pulling and dragging. guess I'll do, I'm guessing I'm going to do oats or wheat in the next sowing. We'll have straw to gather off that. Of course, I do have a seeder, sower, so I could do corn. Corn's always a good one. Let's check out the map now and see when is the sowing season for corn. You see this here, and what kind of price? 500 is the top price for that, and soybeans is 1266. We should do soybeans. Let me see now when we can plant these guys. See you. Be all down here. Nope. There we are. So we can sow soybeans in April. Whoops. Okay. Sow soybeans in April, but it is a good cash crop. But you're losing a year on it. So June, July. Okay. Better work this out now. Yeah, we're gonna have to. We could leave our fields fallow until then. If it is, if it is going to be totally worth the money. Excuse me. If it's going to be worth the money, like we could do soybeans. A good cash crop. If we sow it in April, it'll be ready to harvest by October. And if we sow wheat or barley, it'll be, if we sow it in, oats can't be sowed either. If we sow wheat, can't be harvested till July, August, September, October. So anyway, in 3 months. That's what we might do. We might do soybeans. It's gonna be a good cash crop. That could be a good idea. Let's go up and empty this tank. It'll take the pressure off me as well for having to sow it. It's going to be a bit of a pity to leave the ground idle until April, but for most of the winter anyway, we're not going to be doing anything. And if you see, the price of stuff is, where's the flip chart here? To sunflowers is 802, soybeans is 1236. See, canola is 720, 400, 380. Yeah, I think we're going to do soybeans. I know it's going to be a little bit of a wait for the maximum price, but if we time it right, it's going to have a huge influx of cash in game. I can keep going on some of the contracts while I'm doing it. So, okay, that's what we're going to do. Actually, we've half of the diesel used now. Do not want to run out of diesel, because that useless old Massey Ferguson take ages to get down with it. I can just go in here. Have a diesel drum here by the shed. Now we're full again. That didn't take too long. Those diesel barrels are very handy. They keep everything going. There we go. We'll drop down the header. I'm going to finish up this off screen, and I'm going to tear into the other field here beside us as well, field 59. And when I'm almost done with that, you can check back in. See you in a bit. And we're back at it. That didn't take long. I'll drop down this header. 2 more runs I'd say should do it. It's been a pretty easy harvest for us. And we've managed to beat the rain. Now, let me see what's popped up here. Yeah. Cultivating contract has popped up, so I'm going to go do that with the useless Massey Ferguson. It'll take a bit longer with the Massey, but may as well use up the diesel in it before we trade it in. And there we are here. I'm going to miss that little bit there, I think. Nope, we managed to get it. It's just a little bit wider here for some reason, but yeah. Happy now that all this is done. And since we're doing soybeans, we won't need to panic with cultivating the ground and all that. But I think since we have 74,000 in the bank, and a good chunk of the loan is paid off again. I've been paying off that loan bit by bit as it's been going on. What should we actually have left? Just 130,000, so maybe we should try and purchase another field here. One where we can just throw something different down into it, and at least we'll have something of our own to harvest then, because the winter months are lean on this map, even though there's no winter as such. This is our final pass here. Then we'll head straight up to the silo and we'll have all this done. Perfect. Put on the little map. Don't need to follow the roads. Oh, is this zone? No. Gonna have to check out and see how much that field is here now, because it's 208,000. So take a little bit of the pinch off it if they had sown it with something, but what are you gonna do? We might just purchase that, take out the loan, pay it back bit by bit again. We're getting lots of contracts now for some reason, so let me see, where's this Massey Ferguson? Here it is. Pull this out on the road here, and let me see now, where's the field 6 for cultivation. Set destination. Hopefully he makes it. Probably not, but hopefully. I might just have to turn off the traffic for a second. Yep. Oh, where is he going? What in the world? Now, if I just set the destination again. Here we are here. Being in the way. There we are. That's going to be an easy one to do if the cultivator ever makes it over there. Okay, I guess he's going his own way. We don't need to worry about it. Knock off this harvester. Leave the pipe out, no big deal. That's great. We have all our harvesting done. We'll let the worker off over to no, I have to think about this now. Do I buy this, or do I wait until they sow it with sugar beet or something like that I don't want to harvest? It'd hardly happen, would it? I think we'll leave it off. We can't really afford to be spending 200,000 and have to seed it and everything. Unless, what's coming up? We could sow canola again, or we could sow barley. No, because we need it for the soybeans. We could just do soybeans in it. Then our money will be tied up. And all we have is the income from the... Let's see what these fields are worth over here. This one here. 115. 187. I think it's these three as well. 244, 194. You have one here, 115. Isn't that what I'm looking at? Yeah, 115 there. 115, and what's this one? 187. That's 200. That's 300 and 402. Is it 380, 90 something? If we bought these two, if the bank will give us enough money for it, we could do barley in those two there, and it wouldn't affect any contracts. And the money from the barley then would probably see us through. Okay. I'll have to think on that. You know me, by the time I get here, we'll dismiss this guy here. Because he doesn't have a clue where he's going. But, oh yeah. As you can see, it's all just rotted sugarcane. It's never been harvested, so it's not going to be any addition to us or any loss to us, because it's just not. There's no contracts coming. Same with this one, just rotted down. And we can definitely afford the one for 115. Might be a stretch to get the second one. I'll have to think about that, and if we can survive through the winter. But we do have another, what's coming in here, 5 and 2 is 7 grand coming in there. That'll bring us up to 80,000. So farm management skills. Let's just, here we are here. So this is the problem with this machine. If you look down to the bottom right, you'll see that just across from the speedometer it says A. It says A3. So I'm just going to start the worker here now. It goes up to 4. Then it's after skipping B, it's gone straight to C. It should run at 11 miles an hour. It's after cutting itself back again, 8, 10. Now it's up to 11. But as soon as I make a little turn or an adjustment, she'll just go off back down through the gears again. This one is pretty level here, as you can see. There's no great inclines or a little bit of one coming here now. So look, there it goes down the gears, down to 5 mile an hour, 4 mile an hour, 3 mile an hour. So that's the trouble with that one. The Massey Ferguson 3690. So it's here. It says it has 190 horsepower. I'm just going to double check this and make sure. Yeah, 180 to run this, so I was right. It says it needs a weight on the front. I have weight on the front. You know, it should be pulling it. It shouldn't be making a meal out of it, but it is. So I'm just going to, as soon as something pops up that I can change that for, it'll be gone. But yeah, so We're going to collect on these 2 contracts. We'll have 80,000 in the bank. We'll have everything done, and we'll take a little bit of an assessment on the farm from there. What fields we're going to buy. Possibly, if we can change this tractor out, that'd be great. And see where we go from there. See what we're going to do. Thanks to all my subscribers. Very happy new year to you all, of course. Thanks to everyone who hits the like button. I hope you're enjoying this little series on this map. It's a bit of an obscure map. People aren't really playing on it, but look, it's a bit of fun. I've decided that I'm not going to continue with the Silver Run Forest because there's just too many people doing it, and all it is logging. So I'm just going to do it off screen. Going to get that little boat launched for myself and just have a bit of fun with it. But I don't think there's anything new that I can do to keep people entertained on it. I'm sure everyone's playing it because it's a really good map. But yeah, I'm going to continue with this Recanto da Alvorada. I'm kind of enjoying it. It's fun map. But yeah, so no rest for the wicked. Back to the grind. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you all soon.